In this live, I'm going to walk you through 8 easy and simple projects you can put in your portfolio with no clients. If you're new, I'm Bradley, the CEO, owner, and head designer of the graphic design marketing firm BDesign. And if you need any marketing materials like posters, flyers, business cards, or brochures, just contact us. The link is down in the description below. Let's dive into the lesson. The most frequent question I get from graphic designers is, are we really supposed to build a portfolio? What can we possibly put in it when we've never had any clients or been paid for work? And it's a great question. If you want to start picking up clients, it's a simple fact that you're going to have to show your work. But the good news is, that doesn't have to mean paid work. You can absolutely invent imaginary projects just for your portfolio. In fact, you don't need to be a beginner to do this. Experienced web designers and developers do it all the time. To keep up with skills, try new things, and provide fresh solutions to problems. Design writer Daniel Mall has written about this experience extensively. And Katie Kovalikin and senior product designer at Fox swears by it. How to show fake design projects in your portfolio. If you make fake projects, the trick is to make it look real. Put it in context. Print it out and photograph it. Mock it up however you need to, as if it were really a finished product, and not just comps or ideas, says Kolvikin. If it's a website, make sure it functions. Even if the domain name is just attached to your own portfolio site. What I'm about to suggest to you is a framework of portfolio project categories that aim to showcase a wide range of your skills. You can do all of these without a client or previous experience. A few considerations is make sure you are transparent in interviews and on your actual portfolio about the work you're presenting. Call them concepts. Don't pretend that you got paid for something you didn't. And be sure to explain every aspect of your projects, from how you framed your original ideas to the steps you took to execute them. Being able to clearly explain and navigate your own work is as important as the work itself in an interview or presentation setting. This could include everything from the research you did, to the user personas you created, to briefs and wireframes. There are the types of deliverables that really make your work stand out and showcase the life cycle of your project. The projects I'm going to show you are broken down by web developer and design projects, but a well-rounded portfolio should pull from both. The first project I'm going to show you is for a web developer portfolio project, which is the Dream Client site. Aiming high with your web development portfolio projects gives you a chance to show what you can do with a website on a large scale. I once interviewed a self-taught developer who learned the code over the summer and had redesigned the New York Times website on his portfolio. It was amazing. He thought through every detail: how it looked on tablets and mobile phones, what the app experience was like, how comments and threading worked in his solution, and lots more. It was the only project in his portfolio, but it was so thoughtfully presented. It was all he needed to get the job. The second project is a local business. Since working with smaller businesses is the easiest way to get your foot into the door and build a solid client base, you'll definitely want to include a design or redesign of a local nonprofit or neighborhood business in your portfolio. Take a stab at redesigning your favorite family-owned restaurant site. See if you can give it a completely modern feel, free of flash intros and Comic Sans font, while staying true to the business's identity. There's nothing holding you back except for a few critical freelancer rules that you need to keep in mind. First, make sure that the product associated with the business is something you choose and is the kind of product you want to be associated with. In other words, ask yourself if your prospective clients will want to be aligned with the concept products you're presenting. The redesign of Crazy Tees Ammo Depot might look cool, but it's not necessarily going to go over with all audiences. Second, and this is a crucial but easy to overlook, make sure your small business is the kind of thing you can find good stock photos for. Photography makes a huge impact on websites, so think ahead. Then the third web developer portfolio project is improved mobile product UX. This is a chance to break out your mobile design chops and show how you would improve the mobile UX experience for an existing client or brand. Look for a case where you love a website, but think the mobile experience needs an overhaul. Then work towards its reinvention with UX deliverables in mind. Think wireframes, phototypes, flowcharts, sitemaps, and usability and analytic reports. Mobile design has long since stopped being an afterthought. In fact, mobile web usage officially overtook desktop usage in 2016. So your ability to present a seamless mobile user experience will be a tentpole in your design portfolio. A website called Yellow Images and freepik.com allows you to develop and download and create mock-ups of mobile sites that will display on desktop for presentation. Or you might consider taking a high-quality video of yourself scrolling through your mobile site or app design and add that to your portfolio. When choosing a mobile redesign project, pick a company with strong existing branding so you don't get stuck doing tons of extra legwork just to get started. In many cases, established brands will even have a style guide available online that you can work from. Then the fourth web developer portfolio project is a stock theme for WordPress. WordPress is the most popular content management system currently available. So it makes sense to develop a stock theme for WordPress. One of the big perks about developing a stock theme is that you can also sell it as a premium theme, generating income while contributing to your portfolio. Or you can give your theme away as a means of promoting yourself. Consider offering support or customization for an additional price in this case. Look at other themes that are on the market and see what makes popular themes stand out. Are they responsive, simple, and uncluttered, compatible with popular WordPress plugins? ThemeForest is a great place to study successful theme designs. And if you check out these simple WordPress themes by Paul Jarvis, you'll see you don't have to get too fancy. Then take some time to familiarize yourself with the WordPress theme review guidelines and start designing one of your own. Projects you need to have in your graphic design portfolio. The first project is a complete branding package. Creating a website mockup concept for a company you love is a great place to start when building a graphic design portfolio. But why not take on a complete digital branding package? Then there's SEO friendly web design, keyword research, social media maintenance, collateral print items, and a style guide. The second thing you should consider having in your graphic design portfolio is your twist on any icon set. Icons, icon sets are the group of stylistically similar images attached to different functions on apps and websites. For instance, the trash can that appears when you want to delete something, or the pencil you click on to enter editing mode. Designing your own icon set is a fairly standard web design project, but it's an easy way for you to offer something for free to the visitors on your website, and to include a project of a completely different scale in your web design portfolio. An icon set might seem overdone, but that's exactly what makes it good portfolio ad. While common and easy to overlook, icon sets are a backbone of web design. So showing you're able to design them will let employers know you have your fundamentals down. It's also an opportunity to define your artistic ability, which helps people remember you and your work when pursuing your portfolios. Third project is a 365 design project. If you're playing the long game, which you should be when it comes to your career, then starting a 365 graphic design project is a phenomenal way to demonstrate commitment. 365 design projects consist of creating a simple design, usually along a theme or for a particular type of design. Icons, logos, typography, etc. And posting them every day for a full year. Some designers are doing these as collaborative projects, inviting other designers to join in, while others take them on entirely solo. The fourth graphic design portfolio project is redesigned newsletter template. This may sound like a snooze fest, but it's a great thing to have in your portfolio. In order to pull off a successful newsletter redesign, it's helpful to remember the few best practices. First, put extra care into making your newsletter design short and simple. Avoid long, impenetrable blocks of text and make sure there's adequate white space in your overall design to make the text that is there appear well and streamlined and easy to read. Try to limit the amount of fonts you use in your design as well. A good rule of design is only use 2 fonts in one design and make sure they correspond together. Other than possibly use one font for your headline and another for the body of the email. Be very cautious about adding additional fonts into the mix since they'll likely overcomplicate things. And finally, think twice about using images or graphics. It's easy to throw in stock photos or filler charts, but unless these images are integral to your design and crucial to your brand's identity, they're just going to distract from your message, along with the overall structure of your newsletter design. Remember to keep mobile viewing to the top of mind as well. Litmus email analytics reports that in 2016, mobile email opens rose to 56%, while desktop opens maintained at 19%, which means that the newsletter design to be effective, it needs to be mobile forward. Make sure you're working with responsive design templates. So your content can be read as easily on a mobile device as can on a desktop. A newsletter redesign might seem a bit daunting if you don't have coding skills, but fortunately, there are major newsletter template platforms that don't require a coding background to create customized templates. Creating a complete digital brand update is a major but worthwhile undertaking for a graphic or web design portfolio and can be done for either a concept for a real or made up company. If you're not sure where to start, scroll through all the branding packages uploaded to sites like Behance. And once you're ready to get started, here's a list of some elements you'll need to include in these graphic design projects. On top of the more obvious graphic design features like logos, fonts, and color palettes. SEO friendly web design. In addition to presenting a professional brand centric website design as part of the brand package in your graphic design portfolio, it's critical to make sure the site design is SEO, search engine optimization friendly. SEO refers to the techniques used to improve a website's visibility and ranking in search engines like Google and Yahoo, which is a key part of digital branding. Some basic tips for upping your site design's SEO game include making sure you create user-friendly URLs like www.yourkillerbrand.com. Tips for branding design is infinitely more SEO friendly than www.yourkillerbrand.com /QS /3600. Integrating responsive design so that your site can easily be reviewed on a desktop or mobile device. Google now uses mobile friendliness as a part of its site ranking system. And, integrating your brand's social media presence into your page. This won't necessarily directly affect your search engine ranking, but it will help to spread your content across the web and increase in likes, mentions, and links to your content. Will move you up the search engine ladder. Keyword research. Researching brand relevant web search keywords that can drive traffic to your site is another important part of building a digital brand. By getting a handle on the keyword demand for your market, you'll not only get a better idea of what keywords to incorporate in your SEO friendly website, but you'll also start to piece together a picture of what motivates your brand's potential customers. Using a tool like Google AdWords Planner, which is a free program that requires an AdWords account but doesn't require you to actually create an ad, you'll be able to get information on the volume of searches your keywords produce and decide which ones should be incorporated in your branding package. Then there's social media maintenance. A comprehensive social media suite is no longer a fun add-on for a digital brand package. A brand consistent presence on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media platforms is an essential as your website design itself. As part of your digital brand package, be sure to include mock-ups of your brand across these platforms. Collateral print items. Just because digital rules the world doesn't mean print has disappeared completely. There are still fundamental print components you need to keep on the table when presenting a digital brand package, like business cards, stickers, postcards, and packaging are all examples of print collateral pieces that you can add to bolster a digital campaign. Then finally, a style guide. This will tie up the project entirely and showcase your ability to organize and plan. Check out the many digital style guides available online that you can use as templates or a starting point in putting together your own rules for a comprehensive branding package. As an example of a style guide, or in other words, brand guidelines, BDesign did a video on the iHeart Media's brand guidelines, which I'll link up in the description below. So go check that out. Well, that's it for this stream. If you got value, then consider subscribing and smashing that like button. And don't forget, if you dream it, we at BDesign can help you design it, rather if that's print or digital designs. We have you covered. Keep on dreaming. Bye.